The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
Welcome into high school softball here on NETSN. I am KO Kyle Owens alongside Papa O Ron Owens running the camera. We made it to Marshall, to Lady Mavs softball complex for tonight's district showdown between the Whitehouse Lady Cats and the Marshall Lady Mavs. And Pops, we got a kind of a different setup here today. We're kind of on the third base side, elevated. It's neat. I kind of like it. It's different though.
I like how the field sunk in, so it's good. It's gonna make it really nice. Got a little interference with the pole there, but other than that, we'll be all right.
I'm trying to listen. Did you get the slide?
I got it.
Nice. All right. We are getting ready for this district matchup between Whitehouse and Marshall. We appreciate you tuning in. Let us know where you're viewing from, We have viewers all over the place, and we want to know where you are viewing from. So let us know. Pops, update on the district standings after we were just in Mount Pleasant on Saturday for Whitehouse and Mount Pleasant. Whitehouse won big 13-1, bounced back in that. So updated district standings. Hallsville first, 8-1.
Okay.
Whitehouse second, 7-2. Texas High is 6-3 in third. Mount Pleasant, Lufkin tied in for the fourth spot with 5-4, and Marshall sitting at 4-5. So this is a huge game for this Marshall Mavs team, Lady Mavs team. Last time these two teams played a 3-2 game, I believe it went 3-1 game. It was a 3-1 game last time. Whitehouse won it back in Whitehouse. So should be a good game here tonight,
Should
Pops.
be beautiful day.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous facility. Ever heard the name Y.A. Tittle?
Yes.
Famous NFL quarterback from right here in Marshall, Texas. So the Y.A. Tittle Fieldhouse is over there. You have this huge, as you can see, I'm sure, behind in left field, huge indoor practice facility, which it's kind of indoor. I guess a covered practice facility. Anyway, looks very good. Let's go ahead. While they're doing it, we'll do it too. Let's get you the starting lineups for the Whitehouse Lady Cats this evening here in Marshall. Batting first, playing center field, number 2, Riley Olson. Batting second, playing shortstop, number 8, Annalie Becerra. Batting third at catching, number 13, Lexi Thompson. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 10, Taylor Morris. Batting fifth at third base, number 6, Shiley Uterman. She's hit back-to-back home runs. Back-to-back home runs. Home runs and back-to-back games.
There we go.
There it is. Lily Blunt batting sixth, playing second base, number 18. Batting seventh, number 11, the designated player, Trinity Harper. Batting eighth in right field, number 1, Micaiah Barugu. And batting ninth in left field, number 7, Taylor Edenfield. So that's the starting lineup for the Whitehouse Lady Cats. That'll be coming up. But yeah, Pops, this is a big district matchup here between Whitehouse and Marshall. And we've seen this Whitehouse team now a couple of games in. It's all about the start, I think. Yeah. If Whitehouse could get off to not a bad start, just get off to a solid start, then they're good. We saw Mount Pleasant. They got off to a hot start and ran away with that one. But we've also seen Nacogdoches a slow start, Hallsville a slow start, Texas High a slow start. And that's when Whitehouse got in trouble. So hopefully they will get off to a better start here this evening. But we appreciate you watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Programming note, Thursday's game against Jacksonville for Whitehouse has been moved to tomorrow. So Wednesday, April 1st. This is not an April Fool's joke.
No, it's not.
This is a real game being moved to Wednesday. Whitehouse, Jacksonville tomorrow in Whitehouse. Me and Pops will be there, 6 p.m. first pitch for that one. But make sure you tune in for that tomorrow as well. All right, we're going to pause and leave it here now for the national anthem.
We are America, the free artists. Just 29.
All right, welcome back here to Marshall after the national anthem and all the good things. Getting ready for first pitch here between Marshall and Whitehouse. Disappointed, Pops. This is great music. We can hear it, but it's not coming across
I know.
It's unfortunate. Let's get the field for Marshall. Pitching in the circle, Ashley Mintz. She's had a great year this year. Behind the plate, Leighton McWhorter. First base is Stevens. Second base, Griffiths. Shortstop, Watkins. Third base, Peters. Left field, Crutcher. Center field, Robinson. Right field, Pringle. And we are ready for first pitch here in Marshall. Riley Olson leading things off for the Lady Cats on a windy Tuesday afternoon.
That's
Olsen.
every game we've had.
Yeah. Olson looks at strike one, and we are underway here in Marshall tonight. 6:07, so a little later, first pitch here. But the weather, phenomenal. 84 degrees and sunny. Olson rips that one to left field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. Riley Olson, a leadoff single there for the Lady Cats. And Whitehouse off to a good start with a leadoff base runner right there.
And folks, we're going to just apologize right off the bat. We're going to have a hard time with the left field because of the dugout there, but we'll get as much as we can.
Yeah, we'll do the best we can with it. Annalie Becerra stepping in. She had a big game these past couple of weeks, or last week as well. 3 games last week. Hallsville, Mount Pleasant, and Texas High. Becerra hit a home run against Texas High, a massive home run, a bat flip home run as Olson swipes second there. So Olson into scoring position after the ball to lead things off to Becerra.
And that was a phenomenal bat flip.
Oh, it was Texas High did not love it, but it was awesome. It was great. I went back and watched it a couple of times.
You might have posted it.
I might have. So 1 ball, no strikes. Mintz to Becerra. Ooh, big swing and a miss right there. And Mintz has had a great year, and I need to find the information. Tristan Lundy with KMHT Radio here. He's been posting about her, and I think she's like one of the top in the state for strikeouts.
Really?
In the 5A level. Becerra skies that one to center field. Robinson's going back at the wall. Over the wall. It's a home run. Annalie Becerra with a 2-run blast to dead center field. And the Lady Cats are going to take a 2-0 lead. 2 batters into the ballgame. That's it. We're talking about a hot start. There you go.
There you go.
Wow. That ball just kept going.
I stopped zooming in it because I thought it was going to be caught out there, and it just kept on going.
It just kept on going. So a 2-run home run from Annalie Becerra puts Whitehouse up 2-0.
And just as you was talking about somebody striking people out quite a bit.
Yeah, well.
That was interesting.
My KO curse goes all it knows no bounds here.
Oh, my.
So now Lexi Thompson going to step up. She'll be catching tonight for the Lady Cats. And interesting to see how Mintz responds here. First 2 batters, a big single and then a big 2-run blast. And that's a ball. Rolls in there to Lexi Thompson. But again, we've sound like a broken record. This is exactly what Whitehouse needed. The games the Texas High game that they lost got down 5-0. The Hallsville game they lost got down 5-0. So good start here for Whitehouse in this one. 1-0. Big swing and a miss by Thompson. Strike 1.
And at least they're swinging. They're not just standing there watching it. They are taking shots.
Yep. So, Pops, when I updated this Roadcaster, 1-1. Thompson pops that one up shallow right field coming in. And making the grab is Pringle for out number 1. So, Thompson, first one retired here for Whitehouse in the top half of the first. And it'll bring up number 10, Taylor Morris. She'll be playing first base this evening. But anyway, updated Roadcaster, and guess what it did?
What did
It gave
do?
me some.
Some different voices that I can
Oh
use.
my goodness!
And change a lot of things. So it's
Really
coming.
cool, to change how you're sounding there. But I didn't have those before, so now that I have them, it could be dangerous.
It's gonna be real dangerous, especially if you and Jeremy's together. Oh Lord!
Well, I did add quite a bit of wrestling music back for me and Jeremy as well. But you're getting into it too, so now
Absolutely.
now it's for you as
I'm there
well.
with you.
I meant to add Obas, but I forgot to
Oh
add it.
yeah.
Nobody can hear it anyway, so that's fine. That's a strike to Morris. So 1 ball and 1 strike.
And 1 out.
And 1 out. Good job. In the first inning, too. How about that?
Oh my! Top of the first at that.
That's a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. First time being here at the softball complex. We've been here at the baseball field for a playoff game between Harmony and I can't remember who was playing. That was a long time ago. Morris pops that one up to right field. Pringle going into the gap, and she squeezes it for out number 2. So after the first 2 batters of the inning reached base, it's been back-to-back flyouts to right field for Mintz in the circle. And it'll bring up the third baseman, probably the hottest batter in the lineup for Whitehouse this past week, Shiley Uterman, the third baseman. She crushed one against Texas High,
goodness.
and then against Mount Pleasant followed it up the very next day with another big
And
fly.
the Texas High game, the wind was so heavy.
That's what made Becerra so impressive, because both of them hit it right into that wind. So Uterman definitely has some pop in her bat. And she looks at that one for strike 1 on the outside corner. Again, we appreciate you tuning in. If you're back in the Whitehouse area watching this game, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. As Uterman skies that one out of play so quickly to no balls, 2 strikes. And that's what we got to be careful to over here. 2 pops. We're in foul ball territory for sure. For sure.
I'll be on my feet. Well, I'm always on my feet.
Be on your toes. How about that?
Be on my toes.
No balls and 2 strikes. Mintz high past everyone into the net for ball 1. It really is a beautiful day for some softball.
It is.
The wind could subside just a tad, but
Of course, they didn't get hot.
well, that is true. And I'd rather the win than be hot.
Right.
That's a very good point.
Kind of a two-edged sword there.
Yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Uterman. Mintz looking to get out of this inning with just giving up 2 runs here. The pitch. Uterman skies that one foul into the street.
Reason why I did not park there.
Bingo. We parked way over yonder. If a foul ball gets over there, Bubba. It's going to be some real weird physics going on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Uterman pops that one up to right field. Pringle going to have a chance on the line, and she does. So Pringle, after the first 2 batters reached and Becerra blasted the 2-run home run, it was Pringle's inning. She got everybody out after that. But Whitehouse leads 2-0 as we head to the bottom half of the first inning here in Marshall on NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Welcome back here to Marshall, getting ready to begin the bottom half of the first inning. Let's run through the Marshall Lady Mavs starting lineup. Batting first at shortstop, number 3, Addie Watkins. Batting second, in center field, number 4, Carly Robinson. Batting third, the pitcher, number 13, Ashley Mintz. Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 10, Maggie Pringle. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 11, Annabelle Peters. Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 2, Taylor Crutcher. Batting 7th, the catcher, number 6, Leighton McCorder. Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 12, Alex Stevens. And rounding out the 9 at second base, number 15, Paisley Griffiths. In the circle for Whitehouse is Kaylee Burgess. Behind the plate is Thompson. Morris at first, Blunk at second, Becerra at short, Uterman at third.
That's not Burgess.
Oh, that is Harper. You're right. Well, on the lineup card we got, it said Burgess was going to be in the circle, but that is Trinity Harper pitching.
Yep.
So, Trinity Harper in the circle. Thanks, Pop.
Certainly.
That shouldn't adjust anything else because Harper was the DP, so it shouldn't affect anything else as she fires in ball 1 to the leadoff hitter, Addie Watkins. Hit towards third. Uterman fields it clean, fires to first. And a routine out number 1 for Whitehouse. It's a good job by Uterman in the hot corner down there. We know the balls get there quick from
they do.
from when you're at third base. Carly Robinson stepping in, the center fielder for Marshall with 1 away. Called strike. It's going to be interesting to see what the umpire's strike zone is tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And we really can't tell because we're on the side. But we can see the plate very well, though.
Oh, yeah.
So the 0-1. Fouled off. 2 strikes.
So,
Casey Summers tuned in, says, "Let's go, Lady Cats." Thank you.
bubbles. We got bubbles.
Yeah, they blew the bubbles when they scored. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if they're still floating around. It can't be those same bubbles.
No.
Wait. Cassie Summer. Did I say Cassie or Casey?
I think you said Casey.
Cassie Summer. Sorry about that. I apologize. I realized that after I said it that it probably wasn't said correctly. I wonder if she's in the Baton Rouge area. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Harper, first K of the evening, is Robinson. That's 2 away now here. Bottom of the first inning. Good start for Trinity Harper.
It's good to, I was about to say, it's good to see her how she's pitched because she struggled
Early.
against T-High. Yeah.
But that's the thing. It was that first inning, and then after that, she was good. Ashley Mintz steps in. She's the opposing pitcher, and she looks at a ball right there. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here to Mintz. Harper bounces that one in. It's 2 balls and no strikes.
Okay, we just bragged on.
Don't want to lose the third hole hitter here.
No.
You can get out of here with a 1-2-3 inning, especially after putting 2 on the board in the top half of the first. That's that, as my friend Des would say, that's some good momentum coming your way.
Yeah.
2-0. Mintz pops that one up. Almost had it. Almost got
close.
it. Almost got it. 2 balls and 1 strike for Mintz. I'll go get it in the break. I can't go get it right now though. Mintz hits that one to right center field. No, Olsen comes in and she grabs it.
Of course she does.
Olsen gets that one for out number 3. So we are through 1 full inning of play here in Marshall, and it's Whitehouse 2, Marshall Lady Mavs. I think it went back in that corner. Sorry. Marshall 2-0 Whitehouse. We'll be right back.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network. This is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
Back here in Marshall. 2-0 Whitehouse as we get ready to begin the second inning of play. Almost said second half. This is not basketball. This is softball. Got Final Four this weekend, though, Pop.
Final Four already?
Mm-hmm. Lily Blunk leading things off for the Lady Cats here in the second inning. It'll be Blunk, Harper, and Barugu. The due up for Whitehouse as Blunk takes strike one. The 0-1. High. All one. Again, if you're... Oh. Kyle says Cassie is his better half. So they're watching on her phone today. Okay. Well, appreciate y'all tuning in. That's fouled back out of play, strike two.
That means his better half, correct?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, the better half. Yes.
He said she's my better half. So
Absolutely.
he didn't try to take credit and say he was the better half. Right, no.
Smart man.
Well, he is a Kyle. Smart,
okay.
smart individual there. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lily Blunk. Mintz. Blunk hits a blooper to second base. Griffiths fields it and just gets Blunk at first base. That was an interesting strategy by Griffiths there at second to let it bounce and then try to get the out. But she was able to get Blunk, stayed with it, and was calm. That's going to bring up the pitcher here this evening, Trinity Harper. I believe, didn't she have a big hit Friday or Saturday? One of those
I think
games.
it was Saturday.
These games are kind of running together on me, if I'm being honest with you. Harper?
Because I think she was the DH Saturday and Burgess was pitching.
Correct, yes. And DP is the word you're looking for there, Dad. I got you.
DP, DHs.
I know. Different jobs, though.
Player, hitter.
Right. See, different jobs. One can play in the field, the other can't. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah. 1-1 count to Harper. Mintz delivers. Harper skies that one towards the baseball field. Strike 2. Speaking of baseball, about 37 minutes or so, Keith and Jason will have the call right behind us over there.
Yeah.
In the press box, I'm sure.
Of course.
From the baseball complex between Marshall and Whitehouse. Should be a good one over there. Harper hits that one to left field. It's going to be caught, though. Doesn't have quite the carry. Crutcher settles under it and squeezes it for out number 2. And again, we are set up on the side here, so the dugout is blocking a little bit of our view there, but I did my best to let you know, go back to my radio days and let you know what was happening. Makaya Barugu stepping in with 2 away here in the top half of the second inning. So a better inning in the circle already from Mintz after that first inning. Really, after Becerra's home run, she's retired 5 in a row. And Barugu swings and misses. Strike 1. Taylor Edenfield on deck, and then we got the top of the order, Riley Olson in the hole. If the Lady Cats can keep this inning alive. The 0-1. Good pop in the mitt from Mintz, but misses ball 1.
That is a beautiful sound. That and the net from Swift.
Yeah.
Whenever you go
Which,
3-pointer.
I think I've told you before, they got mics behind the rim so you can get that.
I like that.
So Skip told me that they went and played at a tournament somewhere. It was at like a college gym or something. Here's the 1-1. Barugu skies that one to right field. Pringle coming on, and it's going to drop. Wow. So the second baseman, Griffiths, for Marshall, was playing up in front of the second base bag, and that one was just a good Texas leaguer by Barugu, and Pringle couldn't get to it. That's a single, 2-out single.
Good hustle, but that's just a long way for an outfielder to come in.
Now, had Griffiths been playing normal depth where she is now, that's an easy pop fly out, but she was playing very in, and Taylor Edenfield now stepping in with 2 away and a runner at first base. If Edenfield could keep it alive here. She hits that one to center field. Robinson comes in on it and makes the grab. So Whitehouse is able to get a runner on with 2 away, but unable to do anything with it afterwards. We're headed to the bottom of the second inning. Whitehouse still leads Marshall 2-0. Back here in Marshall, bottom of the second inning. 4-5-6 due up for the Lady Mavs here against Trinity Harper in the circle. It is Maggie Pringle, the right fielder, leading things off for Marshall. Pringle, Peters, and Crutcher, the 1-2-3 due up for Marshall. Trailing Whitehouse 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. And Harper, 2 balls and no strikes. So what you want to see here too, Pop, is from Trinity with a lead, go after them. Go right after.
Absolutely.
That's what you did in the first inning. Go right after them and let the defense work for you. 3-0. Now we've seen the Whitehouse defense struggle at times early in games, but then they figure it out later on. So that first inning, though, a ground out and a fly out, good defense behind you. And I thought that was a 4-pitch walk, but that's a strike right there. So it's 3-1 count now. Ball 4, base hit, ball 4. Uterman in the hot corner fires it over to first and gets Pringle for out number 1. So this inning begins the exact same way that the first inning began. It's a fun fact for you. Annabelle Peters coming up to bat now. She's playing third base for Marshall. Oh, she's going to make it. Hi. That's a strike over there to Peters.
And she's like, what are you doing?
just goofing. Harper, that one's fouled off. Strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes.
I think she might have fouled that one off her foot.
Oof, that hurts.
Yes.
Annabelle Peters gonna walk it off a little bit.
Walk it off.
She's tough. She's a softball player.
Yes. Oh, we've seen that.
Yeah. Who was Taylor?
Oh, who was that?
Taylor Snow, I think, was her name.
But she
At Oklahoma, she dislocated
her
her finger, popped it back in, and finished the game. That was almost there. Harper, good pitch, just did not make it according to the home plate umpire there. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harper again. Hit towards Uterman at third, and Uterman scoops it up, fires over to first, and gets the out.
Okay, so that's twice they've hit there, and I missed it because it's gone so fast. And the sun is right in my, and I'm not seeing the ball come off that bat right now. I will catch it though.
Taylor Crutcher coming up to bat after back-to-back groundouts to third. Let's be look alive over here, Shiley. It's called strike right there to Crutcher. So no balls and 1 strike to the Marshall left fielder. Tie, ball 1. Again, a programming note. The Whitehouse at Jacksonville softball game, originally scheduled for Thursday, has been moved to tomorrow, Wednesday, April 1st. Swung on and missed. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's a real thing. It is moved to tomorrow, April 1st, 6 p.m., due to the possible inclement weather on Thursday.
Just being safe.
That's right, because Good Friday is Friday, so not going to play then. So trying to get these games in, so they've moved it to Wednesday. So we will be live coming on air around 5:55 or so, and getting you ready for first pitch between Whitehouse and Jacksonville tomorrow in Whitehouse. 2-2. Just misses. Full count. Harper looking for her second punch out of the evening. If she can get Crutcher here on deck is the catcher, Leighton McWhorter. Harper trying to end this inning here. Full count. Hit up the middle, and it's the Lady Mavs' first base hit of the evening. It comes off the bat of Taylor Crutcher here with 2 away in the bottom of the second inning. So that'll be bring up McWhorter.
That's just a good, solid shot. Good, solid shot.
Yeah, nothing you could do there. Hit right back up the middle. But now Lady Mavs got a runner on first, 2 away. Harper settles in and fires a strike.
And that's what we were talking about the other night, too. Her getting that first strike.
Yeah. First pitch strikes are important. Get ahead in the count, put the pressure on the batter. And just like that, 0-2. So Harper up in the count. No balls, 2 strikes to McWhorter. Whitehouse trying to get out of this inning here with minimal damage. Nope. That's it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I do like being in the Whitehouse fans too.
Absolutely.
There it is. Called strike 3. That's Harper's second punch out of the game, and it'll end the second inning here in Marshall. Whitehouse leading the Lady Mavs 2-0 as we head to the third inning of play here on NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Back here in Marshall, getting ready to begin the third inning of play. Whitehouse leads the Lady Mavs 2-0 after a 2-run bomb by Annalie Becerra in the first inning. And we're right back where we started in the first inning. Riley Olson, Annalie Becerra, and Lexi Thompson, the 3 due up for the Lady Cats here in the top half of the third inning against Ashley Mintz.
Let's see if they're going to replay the first inning.
Let's see. Put it on repeat, just like the Broadest Lady Dogs did in basketball. Oh, you're welcome. Olsen looks at it for ball 1. So Olsen got everything going in the top half of the first inning with a single on an 0-1 pitch. Oh, that was a strike, is it? Huh? Okay. Now that is a ball. Well, he called it a strike again. I think it's 2 balls and no strikes is what I'm going to say. Yeah, it's 2-0.
I was about to say
The shadows are kind of creeping in onto the Marshall Lady Mavs softball field, and that could cause some trouble for fielders and such.
It's always a challenge.
At least the sun's going down, though.
You're going to take the challenge away from me.
2 balls and 1 strike. Mintz pitching to Olsen. Big swing and a miss, strike 2. So Olsen even in the count now. She roped that one to left field in the first inning. See if she tries to turn on one again or maybe go a little Oppo Taco. 2-2.
Taco sounds good. Oh,
yeah. Wow.
Sorry.
That's hit high to the left side. Going back is the shortstop Watkins in the shallow left field, and she makes the grab. You couldn't see it, but I did. She made the grab over there. in foul territory for out number one.
They might have saw the ball coming down, but
Yeah.
that was about as much as I could get to.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Annalie Becerra stepping in. She had a 2-run blast over the center field wall in the second inning. That's been the only scoring so far in the game. And Pops, look at the wall. It elevates in center field, so she had to get it up over that as well. So big hit. Becerra pops that one up into the infield. Mintz in the circle says, no, she doesn't have it. Becerra is going to stay at first. And
Reason why you run it out.
well, yeah, and I think that's the second baseman's ball there. I mean, I know it was right there with Mintz.
But don't they normally? I mean, a lot of times the fielders would go ahead and call the pitcher off and let them do it.
Yeah. Normally, yes. I don't know why there wasn't a call there, but Lexi Thompson stepping in. She flew out to right field her first time up. She'll bat now with one away, and Annalie Becerra at first. Thompson. Becerra's going for second. Throw down. She's in there. Yeah. Just like the wobble song. It's a called strike to Thompson. So now, Lady Cat's got a runner in scoring position with one away. And an 0-1 count. 0-1 count to Lexi Thompson. Mintz. And that's hit. Thompson down in the count, no balls, 2 strikes.
It's funny how the crowd real excited drops down.
That's how I am. I get real excited, then I drop down. Like a ton of coffee. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Lexi Thompson. Oh, throw down to third. And Becerra sneaks in there.
Okay. I was busy watching over here and not watching somebody running the bases over here.
So Becerra moves over to third base now. And it'll bring up Taylor Morris. Well, we're going to have a meeting. Head coach Kelly Fay of the Marshall Lady Mavs is going to go out and talk to the umpire there. We had that play at third base. I honestly looked down too and was writing. I didn't see Becerra go over to third. These normally don't turn out the way the coaches want.
No.
Now the umpire is going to go talk to the home plate umpire, and we're going to figure out what's going on. But it's not going to be overturned. Oh. Okay. All right. Nope. Still safe. So it ends with Becerra at third, 2 away, and in steps Taylor Morris, looking for a big hit here. She flew out to right field her first time up. She could put one in the grass somewhere, or in the turf, I should say.
Yes.
That'll be an RBI for her. Ribby.
Little Ribby.
That's right. Speaking of ribs, those sound good too.
Gosh, that sounds good too.
We're gonna find this place to eat. Hey, if you have somewhere to eat in Marshall, send us in the chat.
We had one place, but they closed at 8, so that didn't do us any good.
That ain't gonna work for us. We're still gonna probably be here at 8. Hopefully not in the game still, but
we'll be packing up.
Yeah, I was about to say setting up, but you're right, packing up. Ashley Mintz to Taylor Morris, the 1-0. Morris pops that one up. Headache. Ball, 1 strike.
Now I know how the outfielders feel. I looked up and I saw a sun.
Yeah. Saw it pretty good. But I don't. Yeah.
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 Imagine a throw coming home from outfield, the catcher trying to catch it. 1-1. It's a low ball, too.
And mind you, we are elevated, so that makes it just a little bit more challenging.
Yeah. But that's something to take note of, how this is looking right here. If I'm coach, if there's a chance where I can have a play at the plate, I'm going to go for it because there's no guarantee the catcher can even see the ball. Morris hits it back up the middle. Base hit for Taylor Morris, and that brings in Becerra. Morris rounding first. She's headed towards second. She's in there with a stand-up double to put Whitehouse up 3-0 here in the top half of the third inning. It's a good hit by Taylor.
And the bubbles.
Bubbles! So we got a run there for Whitehouse. We'll put a runner out there at second. Still 2 away. And Coach Fay is going to talk to his pitcher in the circle, Ashley Mintz. Yeah, Mintz has had a good year. This Whitehouse team, though, we saw Saturday. They got the bats going Saturday. Really got them going Friday night against Texas High.
They did.
got them going. And
Yeah.
then Saturday carried over, and now looks like they got the bats running again. And yeah, Shiley Uterman stepping up, and she's been swinging the hottest bat of everyone
Yeah.
on the team. So this is who you want to have up right now.
Yeah. And Friday night, like you were saying, at the end of the game, they were really, I mean, we thought there was a possibility they were going to come back on that one.
Thought we were going into extras. We did not, thankfully, because it was cold that night.
It was windy and
Yeah.
cold.
That would have been no fun. Uterman flew out to right field her first time up. She has an opportunity out there with Morris at second base. Big swing and a miss for strike one. 3-0 Lady Cats here in the third inning of play. They've already matched their run total from the last time
Yeah, they did.
they played Marshall with 3 runs here. Uterman swing and a miss again. No balls at 2 strikes now.
Well, she is putting a cut on that ball.
Yeah.
If she connects.
Yeah. And you don't usually see Uterman swing through them like that. So no balls. And just a sophomore. Just a sophomore.
2 more years of this.
The 0-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So Mintz gets out of it. But the damage has been done. It is now 3-0 Whitehouse as we head to the bottom half of the third inning. Watching Whitehouse softball here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network. This is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
Back here in Marshall for the bottom of the third inning. Whitehouse Lady Cats leading the Marshall Lady Mavs 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. Due up for Marshall, it's the 8-9-1, Alex Stevens, Paisley Griffiths, and Addie Watkins against Trinity Harper, who fires in a strike to begin things here in the bottom of the third inning. We got a message in that says Grandpa is watching. Shout out, Grandpa.
Yeah.
I think it's Grandpa Summers. Grandpa Summers is watching.
Okay.
So we appreciate you tuning in. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a chat there in the YouTube chat channel there. And we are currently looking for places to eat after the game in Marshall. So if you have a recommendation, you can pop that there in the chat as well. I'm not familiar with the Marshall. I don't come out of here a lot. It's called Strike.
Come out here about every Christmas to look at the lights about as much as I come out here.
Good point. I came out here during Red Zone season for Marshall and Nacogdoches Red Zone game of the week. That's hit back up the middle. Becerra fields it, fires. Oh, just beat it out. That was an excellent effort, though, by Annalie Becerra. It's going to be an infield single.
That's a nice play.
That was. I think if she wouldn't have had to do the spin,
Yeah.
she would have got it. But she had to
Well, there was no, yeah. I
to
mean,
make the play. Hey, my man Cleveland in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's my birthday today, for those that don't know, and
I was going to say something
May-
about that.
may have a funnel cake tomorrow. That's a bunt laid down by Griffiths. Harper throws to first and gets the sure out. So Griffiths does her job of advancing the runner over. It's going to be a 1-3 put out for the first out of the inning. And back to the top of the order in Addie Watkins.
So, yeah, as a proud daddy, I get to say my son's birthday today, and I am so happy to be able to be here with him today
Yeah.
on
And
a special day.
yeah, and what was it? 3 years ago.
Yep, 3 years ago.
3 years ago today, we were in Big Sandy doing a Big Sandy Overton baseball game on my birthday as well. So it's something about birthdays and doing games.
I love it.
1 ball and no strikes to Watkins. She grounded out to Uterman at third in the first inning. Marshall is their first base runner at in scoring position tonight, out at second base.
Yeah, because I just had one on first earlier. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's Stevens out there at second. 2-0 count to Watkins. Misses 3-0. Harper letting this one get away from her here. See if Harper can settle back in and get back in this count. 3 balls, no strikes. That is a called strike.
She can find that zone. Just got to stick with it.
3-1. 1 out, runner at second. Here's the pitch to Watkins. Loses her. Ball fourth. First walk issued tonight by Trinity Harper. So it's going to put runners at first and second with Carly Robinson stepping in. Robinson struck out swinging her first time up, and she does represent the tying run here in the third inning. A little bit of trouble here. She lays down the bunt. Thompson fields it, fires to first to get the out. Excellent job by Thompson and Blunt covering first over there. So it's a 2-4 put out for the second out. It does advance both runners up 60 feet and brings in Ashley Mint. So Marshall trying to get a little something cooking here in the third, Pops.
And this would be the time that the pitcher can
help
pick up.
herself out.
Yes, yes.
She flew out to center field her first time up. She hits the first pitch she sees. Blanc off the glove into right field. That's going to score 2 runs. Ashley Mintz. Going to have to give an E4 on that one, Pop. I don't like it, but I'm going to have to. Mintz gets to first, and 2 runs come across. Blanc had to go. It was a hard hit ball to her left and had to try and get there. She got the glove on it, and it looked like it kind of bounced over the glove and brings in 2 runs for Marshall.
Just like that.
So runner at first now, and Pringle steps in, looks at a strike to begin the at-bat. Pringle grounded out to third her first time up.
Second round, seeing the pitcher.
Yep. And it was small ball that Marshall did. A couple of bunts. They got the runners into scoring position. Hits a Blanc. She fields that one cleanly and fires to first to get the out. So Marshall does score 2, but as we go into the 4th inning of play, it's still Whitehouse leading 3-2. We'll be right back here on NETSN. Back here in Marshall. Hey, just like it was up on the screen, if you want to sponsor with us, get a hold of us, sales@netsn.live, and we will put your ad right there where that billboard was. You could be on the broadcast, and we'll talk about you. I promise I'll talk nice, too. Lily Blunt going to lead things off for Whitehouse here. It's Blunt, Harper, and Barugu due up against Ashley Mintz in the circle for Marshall. That one's hit towards left field. You're not going to see it on camera, and it might be foul, and I can't see. She makes the grab. I can tell only by the crowd celebration, and I can't tell if it was shortstop or if it was left field that got over there. A crutcher. Okay, it was left field. So we're going to have a pop out to or a fly out to the left for out number 1 here in the 4th inning. And again, we apologize about not being able to see the full field. It's kind of the angle that we're set up in this evening. We apologize. Trinity Harper stepping in. She flew out to left field her first time up. That's a called strike, and that it almost looks like Mintz has a little extra spunk this inning after her team got on the board.
And it was her hit that brought in the 2 RBIs.
It was. That's popped up shallow, and Stevens runs down the first base line and grabs it for out number 2. So 2 quick outs here in the top half of the 4th inning, and in steps Makaya Barugu. And she singled back in the 2nd inning and was left at first base. So she'll be batting here with 2 away in the top half of the 4th.
Jarvis commit, correct?
Correct. Fouled off for strike 1. And Grandpa Summer is watching from Baton Rouge.
All right.
Baton Rouge. So we appreciate you watching down there. Hopefully hopefully you're enjoying it. Right now, Whitehouse is winning, so it's a good ball game. 0-1. Barugu thought she was going to slap at that one and looks at it for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Whitehouse right fielder, Ashley Mintz. 2 up, 2 down so far. Barugu trying to keep the inning alive as she swings and fouls that one off for strike 2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm really surprised they don't have the lights on yet.
Well, that's why I was just looking behind us. The baseball field has the lights turned on.
Hmm.
So they should be getting the lights on shortly.
They're LEDs, so they'll probably don't take as long to come up.
Yeah. I bet you they do cool things like the football lights do.
Probably.
2-2. That was the wildest thing, and it also terrified me because I wasn't expecting it that first night at the football game, and all of a sudden the lights start flashing. I'm like, whoa. It was sweet, though. Marshall's got a really nice setup. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mintz to Barugu. Oh, that's us. That's you, Cleveland. Ah, that was you, Cleveland. That was all you. That's fouled off there. It's a good effort. It was a good effort. It was a good effort. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Mintz. Nope. Ball 3. So we have a full count here.
2 outs.
To Makaya Barugu with Taylor Edenfeld on deck, looking to keep the inning alive. See what Barugu does here on the payoff pitch, the full count. See what Coach Fay wants to call. And here's the pitch. High, ball 4. So it's a walk. Great at bat by Barugu there to work the walk and gets keep the inning alive there. So now it brings up Taylor Edenfield. She flew out to center field her first time up. And see if Coach Klinger has Barugu running here with 2 away. Maybe get a little motion going to get the runner moving.
Possibly.
See what Mintz does here with the runner at first. Edenfield, fouled off the catcher's mask. Leighton McCorder. And that's why I didn't play catcher.
Me and you both. Well, I did one time, and that was it.
No,
It only took once.
I don't think I ever did. And umpire doing a good job here of giving McCorder some time to select herself. We talk about how hard these pitchers are coming in, but they're coming even harder off the bat.
Right.
So you got a 70 mile an hour pitch coming in. It's coming off the bat probably 95, 100 miles an hour. And that is no fun. So no balls and 1 strike to Edenfield. And Barugu goes for second. Throw down. No, she's safe. It's a good job by Watkins there at short. And what? She left early? Is that what they're saying? So, yeah, they're saying she left early, and that's So that's out number 3. And Edenfield will still be up to bat when we come up in the bottom half of the inning. That's a couple of times that's happened that we've seen
It has.
them leave early. And to Coach Klinger's point, he was saying she's been doing that all game. Like that's what he's saying. Every runner has been doing that. And so Edenfield's going to come up to bat in the top half of the 5th when we get there. But we are headed to the bottom of the 4th, and it's 3-2 Whitehouse on top of Marshall.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Well, we are right back into the action here. I barely even got to get things going. And that is a leadoff single for Annabelle Peters. She takes the first pitch she sees and ropes it into left field. So we're going to have a runner at first now as Taylor Crutcher comes up. She had a single. She had the first hit of the game for Marshall back in the 2nd inning. And that tying run is now at first base. See if they play a little small ball. Not yet. That's a called strike. That's what helped Marshall score in that 3rd inning, was playing a little bit of small ball.
They had 2 of them.
Yeah.
Did really good.
So no balls, 1 strike to Crutcher. See how Trinity Harper pitches to her here. Crutcher squares around, pulls back. That's a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. And we were talking about it in the break, Dad. This is a big game for not just Whitehouse to try and keep pace with Hallsville at the top of the district and stay ahead of Texas High in district play. But this is a huge game for Marshall, who is right now on the outside looking in on the playoff picture. That's pulled back. Throw down to first. Oh, no, it goes into right field. And that's going to move Watkins over. Or Peters, I'm sorry. Peters over to second. Oh, no. So an E2 right there on the throw by Thompson.
Had the throw been on spot?
May
She
have
was
got
out.
her. Yeah. It's unfortunate. So now we're going to have a meeting in the circle to kind of calm everybody down.
Well,
But
yeah,
we were talking about the playoffs coming up. Hallsville 8-1 in District 10 5A. Whitehouse 7-2. Texas High 6-3. Mount Pleasant and Lufkin both 5-4. Marshall 4-5. So, yeah, Marshall, and we were talking about only about 4 games left in the regular season. So Marshall needs this game big time. Whitehouse needs it as well to stay pace, stay ahead of Texas High and keep pace with Hallsville. But yeah, Marshall needs this game to even get into the postseason. So huge game, district implications on the line here, and it's a good one. 3-2, bottom of the 4th inning. Pull back. That's called strike to Crutcher. So 2 balls, they had 2 strikes.
Still square away, or does she swing away?
I think you got to swing away with 2.
I think you do, but you never know.
We'll see what coach calls here. Harper looking in. And here's the 2-2. Misses ball 3. 3-2. Not good. On deck is Leighton McCorder. Payoff pitch. Called ball 4. So that's going to put 2 runners on with nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And now Leighton McCorder comes up. She struck out looking her first time up. Not ideal, Pops.
No, sir.
Trinity Harper's going to have to find a way to pitch out of this one, as that's high for ball 1. And now I think you definitely play small ball. I think you,
Oh, absolutely.
if you're Marshall, I think you try to lay down a bunt here and
Have no outs.
try to lay down a bunt, get some people over, and then swing away after that because you have Stevens on deck who had a single and came around to score in the third inning, but 1-0 pulled back. That's 2-0.
Just got to find that zone again.
Looks like Kaylee Burgess is walking down to the bullpen area to start loosening up. That is the good thing about here. We can see everything that's happening over here. 2-0. That's a laid down bunt. Morris is going to backhand it, throw to third. And I didn't see a call by the umpire, but I'm assuming it's safe. Oh, no. So McCorder reaches on a fielder's choice, which is now loads up the bases for Alex Stevens with nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. Stevens fouls that one away.
So let's look at the positive. Force it in your bag.
Yep.
Which helps.
Which is why I think Marshall's not going to do small ball now, because you lay down a bunt right there. All you got to do is touch home and get it out.
Exactly.
So I don't think we'll see small ball here, but you're right.
You could literally pull a double.
The main thing is you don't want to walk her. Make her put the ball in play and see what you could do. Or strikeout would be better.
Well, yeah.
But
let your defense work for you.
Yeah. A double play would be awesome. There's ways to get out of this, but it's going to take some good pitching. The 1-1. It's fouled off. Good pitching and good defense to get out of this, especially with a 1-run lead. This is tightrope in here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bases are loaded. Peters at third, Crutcher at second, McWhorter at first, Stevens in the box. The 1-2. Slowly hit foul. Good job by Stevens of staying with that one. I love the off speed by Harper, though, to try and get her out in front of it, which she was just a little too far out in front. Got a Lindell softball update for you.
Yeah.
They're up 1-0 on Brownsboro in the bottom of the first.
Nice.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Hi, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nowhere to put her. Trinity Harper. 2-2 pitch. Swung on it, missed. Strike 3. That is a huge punch out for out number 1 here in the 4th inning. Needed
that out, yeah.
Because now a double play gets you out.
Right.
Paisley Griffiths is going to step in. She sacrificed herself in the 3rd inning with a little sacrifice bunt to Harper, who threw out to Morris. See what Griffiths does here, swinging away. She looks outside, ball 1.
Seems like Harper does better whenever she gets that strike first.
Yeah. When you're working
first
ahead.
strike.
Same thing.
Yeah.
1-0. Golly. And Griffiths is a smaller batter, too, so the strike zone's a lot tighter with Griffiths. And Harper struggling to find it with these first 2 pitches. And again, nowhere to put her. And if you walk her here, it walks in the tying run. 2-0. Griffiths hits that one past Becerra, short into left field. And it's past Edenfield, rolls to the wall. 2 come in. Another run. Marshall Lady Mavs going to score. And it's a 3-run double for Paisley Griffiths. Not now. When that ball got past Becerra and everybody in the infield, Edenfield had an angle on it, but I don't think she took the best angle at it, and it just kind of rolled past her all the way to the wall. And that just allowed Marshall to clear the bases and take a 5-3 lead here in the 4th inning. And still just 1 out here as top of the order, Addie Watkins comes in. There's just a runner at second, nobody on first and third. So now just a runner out at second base with 1 out. Man, that was not what we needed there. Watkins dribbles that one back. Becerra fields it, fires it, gets her at first base. He called her safe. I mean, it looked out to me. It looked out to me, Pops. I don't know
Well, it did to both of us, and I mean, it did to the whole side over here.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
jeez.
All right.
So that's going to move Griffiths over to first or over to third. We'll put Watkins at first. Man. Harley Robinson stepping up. She has a strikeout swinging and a sacrifice out in the third inning. She's batting here with runners on the corners and one away. No attempt over at second. So that'll move the runner Watkins over to second base. And that pitch was a ball. So Robinson, the 0-1, dribbles that one. Uterman's going to field it. Comes home, play at the plate. It's not a force. It's not a force. And Uterman came home and gets nobody there. So that is another run for Whitehouse. And Coach Klinger's going to, or for Marshall, and Coach Klinger's going to go settle everybody down.
Yeah, because that's just not using your head.
Yeah,
That's not knowing what you got on the bases.
I get it, trying to prevent the run from scoring, but it wasn't a force. And,
Right.
And because it wasn't a force, that was going to be a tough play at home. And that's just unfortunate. So run comes across for Marshall, and we now have a 6-3 game. 4 runs have come across for the Lady Mavs here in this inning. Oops. Good job by Coach Klinger of just settling everybody down.
Well, that's what you have to do at this point. You got everybody shook up. I mean, you're making errors, you're making mistakes. You can't do that. One pitch at a time, make the plays count.
Ashley Mintz coming up now with runners on the corners and 1 out.
That are a 2-run single.
Yeah. She reached on an error.
On the error, yeah. I still have questions on that one. I'm not saying you're wrong, but that was a hard hit ball.
The 1-0. 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes here as Whitehouse trails Marshall 6-3 after this inning has kind of gotten away from the Lady Cats here. 2-0, 3-0. And that's been part of the problem, is not getting ahead of these batters and getting in some deep counts with them. I'm looking at these hits. I'll tell you in a second. It's a strike right there.
Probably every one of them's with them ahead of the count, huh?
Peters swung on the first pitch. Crutcher was a full count. McWhorter was 2-0. Stevens 2-2. Griffiths 2-0. Watkins 0-1. So that was the only one that was down in the count to get on base. And that's a walk to Mintz. So that's going to load up the bases again for the second time this inning.
I think we're going to have pitching change.
And that's what's wild is Harper was pitching so good.
Yeah.
And then just one bad inning kind of got away from her, and we do have a pitching change here. It is Burgess that's going to be coming in to pitch when we return. It is Marshall 6, Whitehouse 3, with 1 out here in the 4th inning.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network, this is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
So we are back here in Whitehouse. I think we have a courtesy runner.
Number 9. I don't know the name. I'm sorry.
I know I have the roster. First pitch is dribbled. Morris fields it at first. Fires. Oh, there's nobody at second. That's frustrating. So that's going to be a 3 unassisted put out for Pringle for the second out of the inning. It does bring in a run too to make it 7-3. So that was Watkins that came in. Robinson over to third. The courtesy runner for Mintz over at second. And now we are back to who led this inning off, Annabelle Peters. And that's a ball. Kaylee Burgess in the circle for Whitehouse. She comes in relief of Trinity Harper. We saw Burgess pitch on Saturday against Mount Pleasant.
Did a great job.
2 balls and no strikes here to Peters. That's not Peters batting. That is number 5. Aaliyah Sharp. Aaliyah Sharp is batting, and she takes a 4-pitch walk. So Aaliyah Sharp. Leave me back over where I leave it at. Taylor Crutcher now batting, and the bases are loaded again this inning. 3rd time this inning that Marshall has loaded the bases. Crutcher walked and came around to score earlier in the inning. She takes a ball from Burgess. I'm not sure there's been a strike delivered yet. So she's got. Let me get this courtesy runner out at second. That's number 9, you say?
Yes, sir.
That's Autumn Helton out there running at second base. 1-0. Big swing and a miss. That was a beautiful off-speed pitch by Burgess. 5 runs have come across this inning for Marshall, allowing them to take a 7-3 lead here in the middle innings. This is the 11th batter of the inning for Marshall. That's hit deep towards left field. Edenfield, Olsen in the gap, squeezes it for out number 3. But man, has the damage been done now. As we head to the 5th inning of play, it is Marshall 7 and Whitehouse 3. We'll be right back here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network. This is a movement. Welcome to NETSN. Game on.
Taylor Edenfield stepping in to lead things off here in the 5th inning. It's 9-1-2 due up for Whitehouse. Edenfield, Olsen, and Becerra against Ashley Mintz still in the circle for Marshall after the Lady Mavs took a 7-3 lead in that 4th inning. And that is a ball to Edenfield. Edenfield flew out to center field her first time up.
That's where Whitehouse just has to one at a time.
Can't get them all back in one swing. Sounded like it hit something, but it's 2-0. And the 5s have been a bugaboo for Whitehouse this year in the games that we've been at. It's been these 5-run innings that just kind of get away from them. 2 balls and no strikes to Taylor Edenfield, the left fielder for Whitehouse. 2-0. Edenfield hits that one towards center field, and Robinson goes back on it and squeezes it for out number 1. Good contact made by Taylor, but unfortunately, it was right to Robinson out there in center
You
field.
just had to step back a little bit.
So Riley Olsen going to come up to bat now with 1 away. She she singled and came around to score in the first inning, then popped out to short in the third inning. 1 for 2 day for her. She swings at the first pitch and fouls it back for strike 1. Whitehouse baseball game just got underway behind us. Whitehouse and Marshall baseball. So Keith and Jason are over there for that one. So when we conclude here, you can just stay on NETSN and just go on over to the baseball game, support the Wildcats over there.
Yeah.
And there's no way we can't see anything about what's going on in the field over there. We're sucking down. They're kind of raised up. That's swung on and missed for strike 2.
It's like the giant that overlooks the field.
Yeah. It's a nice complex. It really is. I like the seating they got around here. It's a really nice facility. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Olsen rips it down the third base line. Nice stop at third by Peters, but you're not going to get Olsen. Excellent hit. Excellent stop. Excellent play all around. Wait. That's Griffiths at third. They have moved people around on me, and I did not know it. That's a Griffiths at third. Either way, Olsen's at first.
We know that.
And Becerra steps in on Lee. She had a 2-run home run in the first inning and reached on an error back in the third. She looks at that one for ball 1. So let's see. Let's go through the infield, see how many more of these I have messed up. It's 12 at first. Yep, she's still at first. That's Stevens. Okay, what is that? The 1-0. Sarah rips that one. Ooh, that was almost a car. Yikes.
That fence wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, it was almost
It
a
was a
car.
windshield.
Ooh, Bubba, that was close.
A person walking right there, too.
Yikes. Oh, that would have been bad. I think that's 5 out at second, so that would be swung on and missed. Olsen's going for second, and nice stop at shortstop by Addie Watkins. So that's what it is. Aaliyah Sharp is at second. Okay. So Annalie Becerra, 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner out at second base, Olsen. Annalie Becerra stays alive, fouls that one away. You met her mom earlier, right?
I did. And grandfather.
Sweet. Lauren made me think about that because I saw her with her phone out over there recording the at bat, and I said, "Oh yeah,
Yeah."
1-2. Misses. Ball 2. It's good at bat by Becerra, and this is a big moment for Whitehouse, getting into the meat and potatoes with Thompson, Morris, and Uterman. But you got to get going, and got to put some runners on the pond.
Right.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Good speed. Olsen out at second. If Becerra could put one in the outfield, should score Olsen from second. That's us. Foul ball. Uh-oh, she's moving. Oh, that almost took out those sunglasses. What are we doing? That was almost. You should have videoed that.
I guess I will next time. That would be good
2-2
footage.
High, and it gets away from the catcher, and that's going to move Olsen over to third, 60 feet away from scoring. And now we have a full count to Annalie Becerra with Lexi Thompson on deck. So even a walk to Becerra here. Actually, I think if you're Mintz, it's not a bad thing to walk Becerra.
No.
And it does set up a double play opportunity as well if you're Marshall.
But she's pitching at her.
She is. She's going after her. We'll see what Mintz does here. Full count. Becerra blasted to deep left field, and that ball is gone. Second home run of the game for Annalie Becerra, and that one left absolutely zero doubt. That was awesome. Second two-run bomb of the game for Becerra. That is great stuff, man. So 2 RBI right there for Becerra, who has had one heck of a ball game.
And we're just talking about, do you pitch to her or do you go ahead and walk her? Well, maybe she should have walked her.
Golly, man. That ball was, so we have dimensions here. 200 feet out to left field there. 250, 260, easy.
Possibly.
I still don't think it was farther than that T-High home run into the wind.
Yeah.
She absolutely obliterated that ball against Texas High. So here we go. All right. It is 7-5 now. Bases are clear with one away. Lexi Thompson bunts that ball down the third base line, but it's foul. What a hit, man. That is first few games we did, Annalie didn't have.
Right.
Now it's
every game. Like it.
Lexi Thompson has flown out to right and struck out swinging in her 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. Thompson looks at that one for strike 2. And, you know, when you look at Mintz's pitching line, outside of the top 2 hitters, she has dominated this Whitehouse lineup.
Wow.
It's been the top 2 of Olsen and Becerra that have really given her trouble, but there's just been a couple of scattered hits outside of the top 2 hitters. No balls, 2 strikes to Thompson. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And that is the second out of the inning for Whitehouse. And it'll bring up Taylor Morris, who has one of those scattered hits. She flew out to right field in the first inning and then hit a double in the third inning. So two outs here in the top of the 5th. You know what I forgot to put on the roadcaster?
What's that?
Curtis Grimes, baby. It's okay, though. We got it. That is a ball. Ball 1 to Taylor Morris with nobody on and 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Whitehouse did what they needed to this inning, though. If nothing else comes across here, they at least cut into this lead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, you can't get it all back in one swing.
Exactly.
So just chip away. And that's what you needed. Now, you need to hang a 0 in the bottom half of this inning, though. 2 balls and no strikes as darkness descends here in Marshall. Lights finally kicking on. Morris hangs on that one, pops it up left side. Griffiths is over there at third. And did I get in your way?
No, you're good.
Sorry. Popped out to end the inning there, but Annalie Becerra with another big blast brings Whitehouse within 2, and it is now the Curtis Grimes portion of the program. That's not playing through the roadie. That's playing through my phone. 1 second. We're going to get this working because it's important that we play bottom of the 5th in the bottom of the 5th inning.
It is very important.
So we're going to connect to the roadie here. All right. Now, I don't even know if people can hear this anyway, so it may not even matter. Here we go. Now it's the bottom of the 5th inning here on NETSN.
A hanging curve trying to paint the black. I gave my high school coach a heart attack. 8 outs away from winning state. All I had to do was make no mistakes. And there it went like a Goodyear blimp over the.
Well, I took too much time trying to get it going. Now we don't get to finish it. Oh, well. So there's the first batter of the inning. That is Leighton McQuarter. That is Leighton McQuarter. I think that was a ground out to the pitcher, right? So 1-3 put out.
It was. It was a full swing bunt.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that was Curtis Grimes' portion of the program, bottom of the 5th. We didn't even get to hear it. So
We'll play it double next time.
Oh, I like that. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Speaking of, well, the corner rips that one to center field, but Olsen is there and makes the catch for out number 2. And I nearly dropped my. So that's 2 pitches, 2 outs, Pop.
That's what we need.
Got some Boosie. Boosie, please don't get me started. Paisley Griffiths stepping in. She had a big 3-run double last inning to kind of blow this game open. But Burgess, 2 pitches, 2 outs. See if she'd go 3 for 3 here. No.
No. A little high.
Just a bit. So 3 balls, or no 3 balls. 1 ball and no strikes.
2 out.
Yes, yes. Griffiths pops that one up, shallow left. Edenfield comes in, grabs it, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered. 4 pitches, 3 outs. We are headed to the top half of the 6th inning. Whitehouse trails Marshall 7-5 here on NETSN.
Today's real estate market is loud. Rates are up, homes sit longer, and your cousin's advice is straight from TikTok. You don't need someone to sell you something. You need someone to walk you through it.
I'm Jamie Whitley, your local expert in the calm in your real estate storm. If life's telling you it's time to make a move, I'll help you do it without making you lose your mind or your money. Let's find your next move together.
Welcome back here to Marshall, top half of the 6th inning. We are leading things off here for Whitehouse will be Shiley Uterman. Shiley Uterman, Lily Blunk, and Trinity Harper. The due up for Whitehouse here is Uterman absolutely swings through that one for strike number 1. It's a big part of the lineup, Pop. Down by 2, down to your final 6 outs in the 6th inning. And you got Uterman coming up, leading things off here. She's been swinging a hot bat. Not today. She's 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout, but can change all that here with a big at bat. As she's quickly down 0-2 against Ashley Mintz. What is all that? Was that food?
I think so. Probably for the girls.
No, they got pizza. Remember?
Well, they did.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. The 0-2. Swung on and missed strike 3. And Uterman's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. And that's the first out here in the 6th inning. It's going to bring up Lily Blunk. She's grounded out to second and flown out to left field in her 2 at-bats.
So they asked me if you was to slip and roll down that hill, if I would video it.
Yes.
I said, absolutely.
I would expect nothing less. Blunk fouls that one off for strike 1.
Of course, I'd ask to make sure you're all right.
Right, but if you didn't video it, you would be fired.
Well, it would be very disappointing to everybody.
Yes. Exactly. No balls, 1 strike to Blunk. Mintz delivers. Blunk down, grounds it to third. Griffiths fields it cleanly, fires over to first. And the 5-3 put out for the 2nd out of the inning. Quickly 2 away here in the Whitehouse portion of the 6th inning. It's going to bring up the designated player, Trinity Harper. Harper's flown out to left and popped out to first in her 2 at-bats, so she is due for a hit.
Yep.
Harper pops that one up shallow right. Well, just second base, actually. And that's Sharp. And that, well,
same thing.
Yeah. Whitehouse got a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the 5th. And Marshall says, we could do that too. We'll like it and we'll do it again. We're headed to the bottom half of the 6th. Marshall leads Whitehouse 7-5 here on NETSN.
This is where legends rise. On the hardwood, under the lights, from the buzzer beaters to the rim rockers, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story, from the blacktop to the big stage. Your favorite hoopers, your squads, your passion, all in one place, only on NETSN. Live games, exclusive shows. This is the future of basketball culture. 24/7 sports entertainment. This isn't just a network.
Bottom of the 6th inning. About to get underway here in Marshall. It's top of the order for the Lady Mavs. Watkins, Robinson, and Mintz due up against Kaylee Burgess in the circle for Whitehouse. Burgess fires that one in for ball one. Burgess entered the game in the 4th inning, and she's done a pretty good job since she's entered the game. She allowed a walk to the first batter. Second batter she faced, Uterman. Oh, can't field it cleanly there at third base. And she's been solid over there at third all night and just couldn't get that one cleanly.
It's a shot, but she should have had it.
So Carly Robinson going to come in now. 7-5 Marshall. Carly Robinson, she has reached on an error, grounded out, and struck out. She grounds that one to Blunk at second. Blunk tosses to Becerra at short, and they get the lead runner. Excellent job by Blunk and Becerra in the middle to communicate and get that out.
Yep.
And you got the lead runner out of scoring position because you can't afford to give up any more runs for Whitehouse.
Right.
You got to keep this just where you are. Looking ahead to the 7th inning for Whitehouse, I told Pops in the break, right where we want them, right? You got the 8-9-1, Barugu, Edenfield, and Olsen with Becerra hoping to get a shot there in the 7th inning as well. Load up the base, Becerra can hit a bomb, right?
Sounds good to me. If you load them up, you can't walk her.
That's right.
You have to pitch to
That's right.
her.
Know what I'm saying? All right. It's all setting up. Runner at first. Mintz looks at that one, ball two. But the big thing is you got to keep the deficit where it is. I don't think you can afford to spot Marshall any more runs here. 2 balls and no strikes to Ashley Mintz. Mintz pops that one up. Olsen coming in and grabs it for out number 2. Good job by Olsen there, too, of taking charge in the outfield, just like a center fielder should.
Exactly.
And calling everybody else off and saying, I got this. Mackie, go ahead. Sorry.
That will eliminate a lot of the errors. Listen.
You know, this is advice not just for softball, but for life in general. Communication will solve a ton of issues.
Absolutely.
Pringle yokes that one. Carr
just missed the truck.
Missed both of them.
Bounced in between.
So that's strike 1 to Pringle. This was the first batter that Burgess faced. She got her to ground out.
Clearly, she does have power. We just saw that.
She does. Pringle is 0 for 3. 3 ground outs this evening. So we'll have to see what happens here. 0-1. Popped up. Oh, that's Thompson. Doesn't have a chance for it. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to the Marshall right fielder. Now, if Marshall holds on and wins this game, Pops, drops Whitehouse 7-3, depending on what T-High does, they could be tied for T-High with T-High for second, and it would move Marshall into a tie for 4th, depending on what Mount Pleasant and Lufkin did tonight. Popped up. No play. Oh, off. Now, what are the odds? All the room in the air. And they hit that one pole.
Off the rail.
Yeah. That is, I tell you.
I should have shot that. That would have been interesting.
What are you doing back there, sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
No balls and 2 strikes.
It's your birthday and I got older.
To Brady. Cool. I should be taking a nap. 0-2.
You already did.
Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So that will do it for the 6th inning of play, and we're going to head to the 7th with Whitehouse needing to score 2 runs to keep this ball game alive. We'll be right back here on NETSN. Wanted to tell you about what you see on your screen here. Your advertisement could go right there where that is. All you got to do is reach out to sales@netsn.live, and we could put your advertisement right there where you see it right now.
And if you're a restaurant, that would go a real good place because then people know where to go eat after the game.
All right. Whitehouse down to their final 3 outs here, down 7-5. And we got Micaiah Barugu, Taylor Edenfield, and Riley Olson, the 8-9-1 hitters, due up. Time called by Coach Klinger. 1 re-entry. No.
What exactly was that mean?
We almost made a mistake because Barugu re-entered the game. She re-entered. She was out of the game. She re-entered, and Coach Klinger almost didn't say it ahead of time.
Then it would have been out.
Then it would have been automatic out
Gotcha.
for batting out of order. But so he said, I forgot to tell you. Redid it real quick.
Okay.
So Barugu singled back in the 2nd, and she walked in the 4th. Needed to get things going here for the Lady Cats in the 7th inning, trailing by 2 runs. Needing a big district win here because we talked about it. Marshall gets this win. They're in a tie for 4th. Whitehouse loses this game. They could be in a battle for 3rd in the district. And that's a strike to Barugu.
You'd rather just stay in 2nd place solid and not have to worry about it.
And then come down to that final game with
Yeah.
Hallsville. But I'll tell you, these teams, you can't look at the records in this district because we have seen teams with not so great records play really, really well. The 0-1 misses ball 1. Well, that NAC game, I don't know if they've won a game in district yet, but that game against Whitehouse, it was a battle.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike to Barugu. The 1-1. Low ball 2.
Well, that's what we say. Walk is as good as a run or hit. Excuse me.
Especially right now with who you have coming up,
right,
top of the order, and all those big bats. You have the game that Becerra's having. If you can load up the bases and have nowhere to put her, Barugu slaps that one. Foul. But yeah, if you can get to where you can't put Becerra anywhere and you have to pitch to her,
right,
it's trouble. It's 2 home runs tonight, 4 RBI. She's had a ball game. The only other RBI came from Morris. That's high. Ball 3.
Full count.
Full count. Taylor Edenfield on deck. Barugu, any way she could get on would be a positive here.
One of the things we haven't talked about tonight, good crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Excellent crowd on hand. Ashley Mintz in the circle for Marshall. Payoff pitch on the way to Barugu. Ball 4. That is a leadoff walk here in the 7th inning. And that is big for Whitehouse. Taylor Edenfield will come up to bat now. Nobody out.
Tying run.
She is the tying run, and she has some pop in her bat as well. She's flown out to center field both times. I think if you have a choice here to try and level it out and maybe not put it in the air, maybe put it on the ground somewhere.
Yeah.
Give Barugu a chance to use her wheels and see what happens here. Edenfield stepping in, nobody out. Whitehouse down by 2 here in the top half of the 7th. That's high. And Barugu doesn't need to worry about anything over there at first because there's nobody there to throw down to.
Outfield's playing are pretty much straight up. I mean, they're not veering anywhere. They're pretty much centered, left, right.
Yep. And remember, Mintz has had good success with 3 through 9 in the lineup. It's Olsen and Becerra, who Olsen on deck, Becerra in the hole, who she has had trouble with tonight. Edenfield swings and misses. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just need some good base shots. Like you said, don't need to be the long ball right now. Just making base hits.
I wouldn't have hated a small ball call here to try and bunt Barugu over.
Yeah.
Especially knowing who you have coming up. But let Edenfield swing away. That's a ball. And right now you're forcing Mintz to throw a strike.
Mm-hmm.
Don't swing anything out of zone. Let her come to you. 2 balls and 1 strike to the 9-hole hitter, Taylor Edenfield. Playing left field tonight for Whitehouse. 0 for 2, but could change all that with a big base hit right here. 2-1 from Mintz. Fouled that one off. And we'll have 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can feel the tension.
This is, yes. Well, especially after the game we had Saturday where it was all Whitehouse from the jump.
Yeah, this has
been a lot more competitive. The Texas High game was very competitive.
Yes.
The Nat game was very competitive. This game, coming down to the wire, 5 spot on the board for Marshall in the 4th inning has been the difference. Whitehouse has a couple of home runs from Annalie Becerra. 2-2. Car. Oh. Doink the back of a car.
Doink.
Got him one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Edenfield. I think it hit that red car back there. That's the one thing I hated about being JV and all that. You see it all the time. You got to go get these foul balls.
Yeah.
And I think it may have rolled down. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. She's going to be out there for a while. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Mintz. Barugu at first. Mintz in the circle. Edenfield in the box. 2-2. She did not go. She did not go. She did not go.
She did not.
How are you going to appeal to him? He can't. Never mind. That's a full count. I mean, how do you appeal to the second base umpire when he's...
You're the only one that can see it.
So a full count to Edenfield. And again, a walk is just as good as a hit. You have the top of the order. Olsen on deck. Becerra in the hole. Down by 2 runs. You just need to get on base by any means necessary. Back-to-back full counts to begin the inning. Edenfield stays alive with a foul ball. Oh, she found it. 2 runs in the first for Whitehouse, 1 in the third, 2 more in the 5th. So if we go by the pattern, this would be the pattern they score runs this inning. So
they are making her pitch some pitches too.
They are. So here we go now. Full count once again to Taylor Edenfield. Edenfield skies that one to the left side. Watkins makes the catch over there in foul territory. That's a big out number 1 for the Marshall Lady Mavs. But here comes top of the order. Riley Olsen stepping in, and Olsen is 2 for 3. She has a couple of singles and a pop out to short. Every time she's hit a single, though, she's come around to score off a Becerra home run. So if she gets on base here, that brings up the tying run. But there's no chance. Well, I say there's no chance. This is the tying run. I'm sorry. Becerra would be the go-ahead. Olsen, ball 1. What'd be interesting is, say Olsen gets on base. Then what do? Do you load up the bases and walk Becerra?
Who's behind Becerra?
Thompson, who is currently 0 for 3 with 2 Ks and a flyout. We have to get there first. 1 ball and no strikes. 2-0.
Could it be that she's pitching around Olsen as well?
I don't think you do that when you got Becerra on deck.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Maybe just trying to throw some stuff out there to make her think about swinging.
Maybe. 2 balls and no strikes here to the Whitehouse leadoff hitter.
And come after him, probably.
3-0. Oh, boy. 3 balls, no strikes. Barugu at first, one away. Olsen ahead 3-0 with Annalie Becerra on deck, who already has 2 homers tonight. That's a called strike.
That was fired.
A little extra pop on that one,
Yeah.
too. She, Mintz had some authority on that.
She was making a statement saying, swing it if you want to, because I'm throwing it down the gut.
So 3 balls and 1 strike to Riley Olsen.
I'd do an off speed right here.
3-1. Rise ball looked like got her going out of the zone. Now it's another full count. 3rd batter of the inning, 3rd full count of the inning for Ashley Mintz in the circle. And give credit to Whitehouse, too, for battling in these at-bats to force these full counts. But, golly, throwing a lot of pitches in the 7th inning. This is a stressful way to end a ball game. Full count again to Riley Olsen. Barugu at first. 1 away. Olsen fouls it off again.
Boy, they have been fighting.
This has been a really good ball game. You know, 3 years ago on my birthday, Overton Big Sandy was a very long game, but it was a very good game.
Yeah.
This has been the same, not near as long, thankfully.
Yeah.
Knock on wood. but still very, very good. It went behind the box. Oh, okay. All right.
She was like, no, I ain't going to.
Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ashley Mintz to Riley Olsen. Golly, got her swinging. Big punch out for Ashley Mintz. And that is 2 away. If it were me, I'm walking. I'm walking Becerra if it's me. If I'm in the circle, Becerra's walking to first.
But you know what? I think this pitcher's like, no, I want her.
Mintz is going to go right after. Tying run at the plate is Annalie Becerra. Whitehouse down to their final out. And we're going to get it.
Well, let's see if she's going to pitch around her or she's going to pitch to her.
I mean, there's no sense in even throwing them if you're letting her get in the box, you're pitching to her. I mean, I don't think you don't want to flirt with the danger here.
Let's see.
So Annalie with 2 homers, 4 RBI, 3 runs. Barugu is going to get to second base now as the ball gets past the catcher, McCourton. Now you have an open bag at first if you just want to. It's a little more enticing there if you're Coach Fay. And here's the thing. Yes, a home run by Annalie would tie this game up. But if she just gaps one or just, just want to see her put it in play. 1 ball and no strikes to Becerra. Off speed, misses 2-0.
Like we said, a walk is not a terrible thing.
No, it's not. Lexi Thompson on deck. She's not had the game she's wanted today, but could change all that around if she gets a chance here in the 7th inning. But right now, it's Annalie Becerra, heading the count 2-0. That's a called strike from Ashley Mintz. And this stat is what, I know it's not, but this is playoff softball. Like, your best on my best.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Now, I believe Mintz is only a sophomore. I could be wrong. I think she's young. She's a younger one. Becerra waits on it, rips it to third. Nice stop by Watkins in the hole and gets her at first. Wow, and that's going to do it for the ball game. Marshall gets a big upset victory over Whitehouse here tonight at home. They win 7-5. Pops, your final thoughts on this ball game?
Well, what did we talk about? Number 5. Was it the 5th inning?
Yeah.
The 5th inning that they gave up 5 runs and they just could not come back from that. And the errors, golly, they killed. But I mean, look, they played a heck of a game. Got to come back tomorrow. I mean, they got to go home tonight, get ready for another game tomorrow against Jacksonville. Who, look, Jacksonville's going to take everything they can to them.
Yeah,
I mean, they want to.
Yeah, you're going to get everybody's best shot from here on out, and so they're going to see what they can do to get they're going to see what they can do to try and get some things going here tomorrow. But a tough loss for Whitehouse drops them to 7-3 in district. It'll move Marshall to 5-5. Depending on what Lufkin and Mount Pleasant do, they're both 5-4 right now. T-High is 6-3 right now. Hallsville 8-1. We'll check all the stuff tonight, and then tomorrow we will be back in Whitehouse for Whitehouse and Jacksonville. First pitch at 6 p.m.
Yep.
So we'll see you then. Thanks to everyone that tuned in and watched tonight. Thanks to our sponsors for all they do, Schilling Real Estate and all them and everything they do. Thanks for Papa O. I'm K.O. Kyle Owens. Our final again, Marshall 7, Whitehouse 5. You've been watching Whitehouse softball here on NETSN.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.